Welcome to the Positive Productivity Podcast, episode number 53.
Welcome to Positive Productivity Podcast, where we empower our audience to achieve and appreciate personal and professional success, especially in the face of adversity. Listen in as our guests reveal their stories of challenges and hurdles and how they overcame defeat and became triumphant in their endeavors. Let's get motivated and move forward with your host, Kim Sutton.
Welcome back to another episode of Positive Productivity. Today I want to talk to you about raising your zero. I have to give credit to my coach, Coach Frederick West of LookFaithFirst.com, because he inspired this episode. In the spirit of total transparency, I need to let you know that our journey, my husband and my journey as entrepreneurs, has not been the easiest ever. To be completely honest, we have dealt with our electric being shut off. We've dealt with losing our internet, our water's been shut off, our rent's been late, you name it. While a lot of this could have been prevented by having the proper systems set up on the back end, there was also a little bit of scarcity mindset that was going on at the same time. What I mean by that is that often we were okay with our financial situation as long as our bank account was showing over a zero. In other words, as long as our bank account wasn't in the red, we were happy. Now, Coach West challenged me on this. He said, "Is that really where you want to be day in and day out?" And I really thought about it, and I came back with no. And he's like, "Well, then we need to work on raising your zero." So I want all of you listeners to think about your own financial situation. Are you living day in and day out right now just being happy because your account isn't in the red? Or would you like your new zero to be higher? Over the past couple years, Dave and I have been active in trying to raise our zero. It happens in slow increments, first raising it to $20 and then to $50, $100, $200, and over time, you raise your zero a little bit more and more each month. This could mean setting up a new bank account, having a tin hidden in your closet, but essentially having money hidden away somewhere that is your security in case anything should happen. Dave Ramsey talks a lot about having your baby emergency fund, which I believe is about $1,000. Personally, I haven't been through Dave Ramsey's programs. However, I've listened to enough of his radio show to get that one point through my head. We should all have some type of emergency fund available to us for when the unexpected happens. And it's really difficult to make that happen when we're satisfied as long as our bank account is not in the red. There are so many different reasons why we could be struggling financially, but a lot of the reasons could improve themselves with minor shifts in our life. One of our biggest shifts was after our twins were born. Having one child in diapers costs enough, but when you all of a sudden have 3 in diapers, I don't even want to share with you how much we paid in disposable diapers on a weekly basis. For all of you who may be wondering, yes, we did try cloth diapers. We really just could not keep up with the loads. By trying the generic brands at our local stores, we were able to find a brand that worked just as well as Pampers or Huggies, could get our kids through the night, and took a third off of our weekly diaper budget. We also started buying generic food. And I have to be totally honest, in some ways, the generic brand tastes just as good, if not better. For those of you who are in the Midwest in the United States and may have a Kroger nearby, their frozen pizzas, 3 for $10, have tasted better than our local pizza shops. We, like so many other American families, love to have pizza on Friday nights, but it's very cost prohibitive feeding a family of 7 when you are ordering out. So when we go to our local grocery and buy their generic brand, we can actually feed all of us for a total of $15. When you start making those shifts, it's really easy to start raising your zero. If you're financially struggling and are living paycheck to paycheck, or often wondering when the next client payment is going to come in, I strongly encourage you to take a look at all the little things that you're purchasing from day to day. What can you cut back on, or what can you possibly start buying generic on? Raising your zero, even if it's only $5 every month, will allow you to start taking the financial stress out of your life so you can begin focusing on what is going to take you to the next higher level of success. With that thought in mind, I hope you go forth and have a positive and productive day. Hey there, this is Kim Sutton, host of the Positive Productivity Podcast, and I just want to take a quick moment to thank you for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it and were inspired, I would love to hear your feedback. Please take a moment or two and visit the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, or on my website at thekimsutton.com to leave your rating or review. I'd also like to invite you to join the Positive Productivity Book Club and to find out more about my coaching packages by visiting thekimsutton.com. Until the next episode, I hope you have a positive and productive day.